Hi YouTube, Dave here with another fragrance review for you guys. What I have on review for you today is Chanel fragrance from the Chanel house. This was launched in 2010. The perfumer is Jacques Polge, their in-house perfumer who does some very good stuff. And this is their newest release for men that I could find, which is Bleu De Chanel. It's a pretty simple bottle, kind of classy, timeless. It's very prone to fingerprints. The only thing that's nice about it is the cap is magnetic. Hopefully you guys can see this. It just kind of on the bottom there is some writing that is also all etched in the glass. The box is pretty boring. It's classified as a woody aromatic fragrance, which I guess I can kind of see. It does get woody towards the end. It does definitely have a little bit of an aquatic feel, in aquatic citrus. It does have an aquatic note in it. I would not classify it as an aquatic, however. Let's get into the notes. I couldn't find the specific structure of the notes, but I got a full list of the notes. So I'm just guessing as to what the structure is. The top, you get pink pepper, citrus accord, vetiver, peppermint. The mid, grapefruit, dry cedar, labdanum, deep blue sea accord, jasmine, and the base, nutmeg, incense, ginger, sandalwood, and patchouli. So it's got quite a few notes in it. There's a lot of stuff put into it. I can definitely tell that the ingredients they use are very high quality. I agree with J.R. Ryder that it is at times a bit synthetic. As it progresses further along, it does get just a touch synthetic, but it's not like really synthetic. Honestly, on paper, it doesn't smell all that good to me. As it goes on, however, it starts to as it warms up, it starts to get much better in my opinion. I've been testing it quite extensively, and it's done surprisingly okay in the winter, which it's definitely something I could see in kind of worn all year round. It'd be a great signature scent for someone. Let's get into the bottle sizes. Bottle sizes, there is just the standard stuff, 1.7. This is the 3.4. There's a 1.7 that will run you anywhere from $50 to $60, $65, and the 3.4, which will run you between $70 and about $85. Generally with Chanel, you're not going to find much of a discount even on online retail. If I'm going to buy Chanel, I just either get it directly from their website or something like Sephora or Macy's, where it's just easier, very modern, masculine, and also fresh. I do kind of get a few little itty bitty parts of some other fragrances. I get a little bit of kind of the sweet amber of Paco Rabanne's 1 Million, a little, just a tad bit of the metallicness of Yves Saint Laurent's L'Homme, and the freshness of the ginger that you will find in your own sport. I do get just tiny bits of those. I'm not saying that if you just combine the three, that's what it's going to smell like. That's not what I'm saying at all. I just pick up tiny bits of some other good fragrances. If you're looking for just a straight up aquatic scent, look somewhere else, because this is not the most original fragrance. Up top, when I first take a whiff, right up top, I get a little bit of citrus. It's a little tart, so I'm going to go with more of the citrus. A little bit of pepper, of the pink pepper, which is a pretty mild pepper. It's not real peppery. I don't care for really peppery fragrances like Burberry's The Beat. I could not stand that. There's so much pepper. Even though the ginger is on the base, I do get a little bit of the ginger within the first hour, which definitely gets some peppermint. The mint, I can definitely get the mint vibe off of it, and I also get a little bit of the metallic vibe. It's got a little bit of a metallic feel to it right up front, but it definitely comes off very fresh when it first comes on. As it warms up on your skin, I think I've had this on about 3-4 hours now. It's gotten much more woody. I'm getting a little bit of the incense, the labdanum. I don't smell much patchouli, but I'm definitely getting a little bit of the sandalwood. Still, it hangs on to a little bit of that citrus all the way through. Every time I seem to wear it, I pick up new notes every single time I wear it. Until last week, I never was able to smell any of the jasmine or the nutmeg, and then one day, sure enough, I smelled some of it. As I said, it starts off a little bit generic. It does get better with time. The dry down is mostly woody with a touch of incense, pepper, and grapefruit and citrus. This one is a big compliment getter. Women really like this fragrance. You will get compliments on this. This is not necessarily something that I would consider an intimate fragrance. It's not something I can see you, wearing on a date with your girlfriend. I guess you could. If you're going out to the club and you want to pick up women, this is definitely something I think would be good for you. If you like, I'm going to say Dior Homme Sport, maybe a little bit of YSL Alone. The other one, I guess I would say if you like Allure Edition Blanche, you might like this. Allure Edition Blanche is much more creamy and citrusy throughout, whereas this one gets a little more woody. For me, this has pretty good longevity. I get anywhere from 5 to upwards of 11, 12 hours at most. Projection, it projects pretty well. I mean, it's not a monster. This is not something that I think you can spray far too much of. It's not an offensive scent. It's a safe fragrance. You're looking for something that you want to be able to wear year-round, that you want to be your signature scent, that you'll smell good, and you don't want to get like super into fragrances. This might be a good one for you. Some of the fragrance out there will not care for this. Partially, I think if you put it in a bottle that didn't say Chanel on it, I think a lot more people would care for it, to be honest with you. But it is selling like crazy. This is by far the highest selling Chanel right now. I've heard people actually comparing this to some of the Axe products, which to me is an absolute joke. Axe smells absolutely nothing like this. This is much more sophisticated, classy. If you want to smell like a teenager and repel women, wear Axe. That's fine. Let me get into the ratings here. Overall smell, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It is a good smell. I like it. Like I said, it's not the best thing I've ever smelled. Most certainly not. Longevity, I'm going to give, probably give it 8 out of 10. 6 to 10 hours for a fragrance like this is actually pretty good. Projection, sillage, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. It's not the best, but it's pretty decent. The season, I can see someone wearing this pretty much in any season, to be honest with you. It's very versatile, which leads me to the next thing. Versatility, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It is very versatile. I can see someone wearing it to work, to school. I could see someone wearing it on a date, I guess. I wouldn't say that it's the best date fragrance out there. Certainly not. But it's not something that you're going to offend someone with. It's a very pleasant smell. It doesn't get cloying to me at all. Number of sprays, I generally don't use as many sprays as most people. I usually do one on the neck and one on each wrist at most for most fragrances. Most of the complaints I hear from women about cologne is not so much that it smells bad, it's that people wear way too much of it. Less is more, in my opinion, with cologne. Overall, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Certainly not Chanel's best. I do care for Allure Edition Blanche and Allure Homme's, just regular Allure Homme Sport. I kind of like this about the same as Allure Homme Sport, which is one of my normal summer fragrances. Buy, try, or pass. I think this is a definite try. I think you must try this on your skin. This is not something that you need to rush out and buy without smelling. If you do go to test it, what I recommend is putting it on your skin. Do not put it on a test strip, because I will give you no idea what it smells like. Absolutely none. This smells nothing like what it does on a test strip at all, in my opinion anyway. So that is my second review, guys. Hopefully you like. As always, rate, subscribe, comment. Send me a private message or a comment if there's anything you'd like me to review. If I have it, I will certainly give it a shot. Otherwise, yeah, let me know.